Good morning friends, how are you all? Hope you all are good and taking good care of yourself. So today we are going to do the worksheet. Okay, based on the unit number 1, whatever lessons we have completed till now, on basis of that we are going to do the worksheet. Okay, so let's start. Tick the correct answer. Now these questions are based on this 4 lessons. Types of plants, uses of animals and wild animals. Okay, so when you will do this worksheet, make sure that you have completed these lessons and then you are solving this worksheet. Okay, so let's start. It is a small plant. Now what do we call a small plant? Tree or herb? Right, herb. Okay, so why herb? Because the stem of the herb is very weak as well as it grows smaller in size as compared to the tree. Okay, what are the examples of tree? Mango tree, tamarind tree, then coconut tree, many number of trees we can see in the garden. Whereas herbs, what are the examples of herb? Chili plant, then brinjal plant, tomato plant. Okay, so these are herbs. Okay, it grows along the ground. Creeper or climber. Now it grows along the ground. It grows along the ground means what? It grows on this surface. It grows like this, like a snake. Okay, so how does the snake moves? Snakes also climbs as well as it moves along the ground. Okay, but which one of this grows along the ground? It is creeper. Okay, so creeper takes the support of the surface. It takes the support of the floor and it grows along the ground. Okay, so what are the examples of creeper? It is watermelon, pumpkin. Okay, so it is the example of creeper. Now what is climber? Climber takes the support of the poles or wall. Okay, and it climbs any surface or object. What are the examples of climber? Yes, grapes. Okay, money plant is also the example of climber. Okay, even pepper. Okay, so these are the examples of climber. Okay, it climbs nearby objects. Climber. It has a large hard stem, so it is tree or creeper. Creeper has a weak stem. Okay, and tree has a large hard stem. You can observe it in your garden, or you can on the roadsides you can see many trees. You can observe its stem. How is the stem? Is it large or small? Is it hard or soft? You can feel it. You can go nearby tree and you can touch the stem of the tree and you can feel it whether it is soft or hard. Okay, it has a soft green stem. Okay, so herb or shrub? Soft green stem. So if it is soft green stem, then it is always herb, and if it is hard green stem or many stems, then it is shrub. Shrub has little hard stem, not same like as a tree. Tree has also hard stem, but it is very big. Shrub is smaller in size. Okay, smaller than tree, and shrub is always bushy. Okay, it has many stems and it has many leaves and it is very bushy and it has a long life. For example, hibiscus. Hibiscus is a shrub. So have you seen hibiscus? It is a bushy plant and it has many stems. Okay, so it has more lifespan. And herb you can see the tomato plant. The stem of the tomato plant is so weak. Okay, we have to give the tomato plant a support to stand, or we have to tie the rope of the tomato plant. Okay, so that is herb. Next, name the following. The part of a plant that grows below the soil. What is it? Roots. Okay, so roots grows below the soil. Why does the roots grows below the soil and not above the soil? Have you given a thought over this? Why the roots are below the soil and not above the soil? Why? Because roots helps to hold the tree. Right? If the roots are above the soil, then how come the tree will get the nutrients from the soil? Right? And how come the tree will stand on its own? It will not stand on its own. It requires something now to hold the tree. So what does the roots do? The roots are many in number. So what it does, it holds into the soil and it supports the tree, and the tree always stands in the standing position. Also, roots helps to take all the nutrients from the soil and it sends to all the leaf via stem. Okay, so that's why roots grows below the soil. Okay, so that's whenever you can see, then in a garden the gardener always gives water to the soil, even the what we say, the pesticides or whatever nutrients are required for the plant, for example neem paint and all these things we give, or we all give this to the soil. We mix it in the soil. Okay, the cocoa peat, neem paint, we make a mixture of it and we mix it with the soil. We never mix it with the flowers or leaf or stem. Okay, so we always mix it into the soil and then we plant a seed into the soil, or we transport the plant from one soil to another soil. Okay, so what does these roots do? Roots take out all these nutrients from the soil and it gives to the plant. The part of a plant that makes food, that is leaf. Leaf makes food for the plant with the help of sunlight and water. The part of plant that grows from a flower, that is fruit. Okay, so always flower come first and from that flower the fruit or vegetable evolves. An animal used for obtaining wool, that is sheep. An animal used for obtaining eggs, that is hen or duck. Leather is made from the skin of this animal, that is buffalo. Okay. Fill in the blanks. Plants keep dash clean. Plants keep air clean. Okay. So that's why we should plant more and more number of trees. Okay. What do? We human beings, we inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. Right. म्हणजे आपण श्वास घेतो, म्हणजे ऑक्सिजन आपण आत घेतो आणि आपण कार्बन डायऑक्साईड नाकातनं बाहेर सोडतो. प्लांट्स काय करतात? व्हॉट डज दे डू? दे इनहेल कार्बन डायऑक्साईड अँड एक्झेल ऑक्सिजन. ओके, सो दे आर fruitful to us, right? So what do? They help us to give the oxygen that is free of cost. So we should plant more and more number of trees. It reduces pollution. Monkeys live on dash. Monkeys live on trees. See here also the animals lives on trees. If there are no trees, then what will happen? Monkeys will have no homes, right? So that's why we should plant more and more number of trees. Even birds lives on trees. Okay, cows and goats eat only grass, right? Do they eat meat? No, they eat grass. So that's why they are herbivorous. Rose and jasmine are used to make perfumes. Okay, why they are used to make perfume? Because rose and jasmine, they have nice fragrance. That's why they are used to make perfumes. Walnuts and cashew nuts are seeds. Okay, identify the following parts of a plant: leaf, fruit and flower. Okay, so you have to practice these questions and you have to write it down in your notebook. Okay, so see you in the next video. Till then, bye.